If you're new to animation and you are looking for something to really take your animations to the next level, well, then this video is for you. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to the Start Animating YouTube channel. This channel is for all the animators that is just starting their journey as animators, who's starting it out and they're still learning their craft. In today's video, I am going to talk about one thing that you can implement with your animation workflow and it will really take your animations to the next level. But before I get to that, as I've mentioned, this YouTube channel is for animators who are starting out. Well, if you are starting out, I've got something amazing for you that will really get you going. It is a video training and it is absolutely free. And I will go through everything with you step by step. And by the end of that video, you would have created your very own animation. And you will also have all the knowledge and the basic understanding of animation like keyframe, animation, etc. And you'll be able to take that knowledge and start to create your own animation. So if you are starting out, this is a perfect video training session for you. The training is about an hour and a half, so it's quite a lot, but you can always pause and you can work along and continue playing, and you can work through the video like that. So if you want to take this video training, then click on the link in the description box below and start animating. So in today's video, I'm going to share one thing that you can implement into your animation workflow that will really take your animations to the next level. Now, just a quick disclaimer that this video is aimed at all the beginners. I'm sure that all the animators that has been animating or doing this for quite some time now would do this in their workflow. So this video is not for you. This video is aimed at all the beginners. So please, no hate speech or hate comments in the comments below. Just bear in mind this video is for the beginners and they may not know everything that I'm going to talk about in this video. So as I've mentioned, there's one thing that you can implement from day one. You can start with it today and you will be able to take your animations to the next level. I remember when I started animating and when I implemented this, it really made a massive difference in my animations, and that is animatic. Now, what is an animatic? An animatic is your first glance of your animation. It is your first look of what your animation will look like. So how it works is basically you will do your voiceover recordings and you will also do a storyboard, and then you will edit your storyboard images and also your voiceover recordings into an episode. So it will be very static because it is not animated, it is just fixed drawings that you're going to use from your storyboard. So it's not animation. You are just basically editing these images and aligning your voiceover recordings, and you're going to edit everything into an episode. So once you're done, you can sit back, press play, and you can then watch your animatic. You can watch your whole animation, basically what it will look like, and you will get a great idea of the final product. And this is a very crucial thing to do and to implement, is to create an animatic. That is the one thing you can start doing today and you will have results immediately. Now, there's 3 reasons why I would recommend you start using or implementing animatics or create animatics for your animation. The first one is it will fix your timing. When you do timing, there's a lot of, or when you do your animation, there's a lot of things that depends on timing. For instance, dialogue, the pauses between one character to the next. Maybe your character falls and he needs to get up. That maybe just to create that little bit of cartoon effect, you want your character to stumble while he gets up. All of those things depends on great timing. And if you're going to start animating this from the get-go, you're really going to struggle. It's not going to look nice. But if you do your animatic, you can fix these timings. You can see, okay, this works, or this should be, maybe he stumbled and he fell and he needs to stay on the ground for maybe 2 seconds longer before he gets up. These are the kind of things that you can fix in your animatics. So you can imagine if you're going to animate a whole scene, and if you look back and you see your timing is wrong, guess what? You'll have to redo the animation from scratch again, or you have to redo a large part of the work that you've done. So you've actually wasted so much valuable time. So you're actually saving time by creating an animatic beforehand. So with your animatic, you can fix all your timing issues, you can get everything right, and it really, really helps you a lot. The second reason why I highly recommend you start creating animatics for your animation is for the cinematography. Now this really helps a lot to know where you're going to place your characters in your scene. It will also help, especially when it comes to storyboarding, how you need to create your scenes, your backdrops, your props, what angles you're going to do it. So your storyboard really helps with that, but it also helps with your cinematography of your animation, where you need to place your characters. I remember one animation I did, I really struggled because I had 9 characters in one scene at one time, and they all were doing something. So for me to just dive into animation straight away, I really would have struggled. I wouldn't have known where to begin. But because I've done my planning in my animatic with my storyboarding, I really knew exactly how or where I need to place my characters, the whole flow. I could fix my timing as well, and also I knew where my camera need to be, the angle, or when I need to put all 9 characters on screen. I know where the characters needs to be placed. So it really helps you with your cinematography, your placement of your characters. So it really makes a massive difference. And where it also helps is when you start animating your camera right at the end. I normally leave my camera animation till the end, and so especially when you zoom in, when you are panning, fade out to black or fade in from black, all of those things you can really sort out in your animatic and see if it works or not. You don't want to animate a whole scene and then once you finished you see but this doesn't work, especially with camera, because camera can really set a mood, so you can really do a lot with great camera placement, and that is something you can fix beforehand with your animatic. So the second reason why it's so important to create animatics for your animation is for cinematography. And then the final reason, and this is probably the most important one, because you can really you can have a great animation, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, you've done all the hard work for nothing. So once you've finished your animatic, you can actually sit back, press play, and you can watch your whole animation or your whole story. You can watch it from the beginning right to the end. Yes, it's not going to be the animation, it will be all your storyboard images, but the thing is you will have a first experience of your story. It's your first visual experience, so you can really see, does this work? Does this animation work? Does it tell the story that I want to tell? Maybe I need to change camera angles. Maybe I do need to adjust timing a little bit on certain places, and then you can go to your animatic and you can quickly fix it before you start animating. So you can really for the first time look at your story and see whether it works or not. You're going to waste so much time if you do all the animation and then you sit and you see, but okay, this doesn't work. I need to rethink this. There's a few things I need to change. So you don't want to go through that process of throwing a story or all your hard work down the drain, or throw it away because you didn't do your animatic and ended up not working. There's nothing wrong to see that your story doesn't work and you need to rethink it. Rather rethink it and start from scratch and get the story right, a story that will capture or captivate people, captivate the audience. Because if you're just going to put out a story or a video or an animation out there just for the sake of it, you might lose fans or followers. So you really want to put out great content, great animations, and your animatic will really be that first red flag to show this doesn't work, your story doesn't work. Or it might be a green flag that says, go ahead, this works, this is really funny, or this is exactly how I've imagined this story to be. And then you can start. And once you get your animatic in a way that it excites you, you're going to put so much effort into the animation, and it just lifts up your animation skills. You're going to be a lot more inspired, and you're going to be a lot more positive over this project. So the third reason for creating an animatic for your animations is to get an overall look at your story. It is really important. So guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a new video. And remember to feel free to ask questions in the comments below, or you can let me know, do you create animatics for your animations and how does it improve your work? Maybe you have a whole different experience than I have, and animatics really play a different role in your animation workflow. So let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And remember, finally, for all the animation beginners, remember I've got that video training where I will take you step by step on creating your first animation. You will learn the basics, and you'll be able to create your own animations afterwards. So feel free to click on that on the link in the description box below, and I will see you there. But in any case guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and from me till next time, God bless.